Hello, welcome to the Biacheck software demo. I'm going to explain to you how to make a test and get a full color report in less than 2 minutes. First of all, make sure your device is connected to the computer and introduce data about your client before the client arrives. When we open the software, we find ourselves in personal data. Here we need to introduce the name and surname of the client. We can also add a photo. To continue with the test, we go to physical data, where we can introduce data about the person: gender, population type, age, weight and height. And towards the bottom we can add build, small, medium or large. Now we go to weight plan, where we can find out the ideal weight for this person. We can see the ideal weight is way below the actual weight, so we can agree with the client a desired weight. So the weight loss is about 7 kilos, and that can be planned to be half a kilo or 1 kilo loss per week. We can also put percentage desired body fat, and we can choose our own by clicking here, and in this case we've chosen 22%. Now we go to by impedance. Before we test the client, we're going to do an independent measurement using a fixed value resistance cable of 475 ohms. So that is just to show you that this is an independent measurement and is measuring correctly. It has an accuracy of 1% across the range of 1 to 500 kilohertz, and as we can see, it's 1% accurate. Now we're going to connect to the client and make the body composition check. This takes about 12 seconds. Once we have this data, these impedance values, they'll be used to calculate the body composition. So here we are, we have the measured impedance values of this client. That measurement is done, and then we go to reports. But before we calculate, we can go and fill in other data of other files such as fitness tests. If we want to do fitness tests, we can do that. We have a fitness planner, and we choose another metabolic rate. Other parameters we can introduce biochemical data and blood pressure, and in physical data we can put information such as perimeters and skin fold measurements. In personal data we can add more information and go to historic data and add family information too. Now we'll return to reports, and before we calculate and save file, just to show you that we can actually generate a report personalized by doing a report configuration, which will include a cover page and including a logo and personal data about your center. So now we're calculating the file, and shortly we can press show results and get our report generated. This just takes a few seconds, and shortly we'll have that generated initially in Excel, and then we can also generate it in PDF format, which can later be attached to any email message. So here's an example of the body composition test with the personal data and body composition results, and this is another page of the report. We also have historic data which show bar charts and tests by date, and the weight plan, as we planned before, how much weight will be lost over a period of time. We hope you've enjoyed watching this demonstration, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us in pursuetech.com.